Actually, I'm looking at it. No, actually legit looking at it. At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we are here to help you with your local home needs. Whether it's your first house, or your dream house, or your last house, Fairway is here for you. We care about our customers because they are not only our neighbors, but our friends. We are a locally owned mortgage company, and we pride ourselves on helping better our community and our customers. If you would like to learn more about your home options, please give me a call today at 715-384-7878.
Yeah. So is the actual could So we're allowed, so because I could put the full name on there. Yeah.
So what I did is I made it smaller.
Okay.
And then I added the records.
Now there's more thinner now. They used to have the wider one, now it's a little more wider.
This is the same size. If you drop the so the other thing you can add, I'm trying to figure out how to program.
See, I guess I just didn't know this came to a door that or did it always have the option?
I can add
thought at times you could, right? Hand bonus.
Oh yeah, we can still do bonus.
Yeah.
But you have to do it in
See, like for me, I like the, you know,
yeah.
downsides of it.
Right.
I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
We did that for 1 year. We still
They're off to
it's good size weight. That's what I had to push going in the interview. Having a week and a half off, you know, how did it go with practice?
no, they go to the
I was going to ask around. They will win as soon as they can hire.
that's north. Sheboygan, north. Sheboygan, south.
For some reason, I thought they'd win this next month. They had a lot of money. They did a play I'd go over, but I don't think they played on Wednesday.
They play Tuesday, Wednesday.
So every employee gets a personal holiday Friday before Christmas or front of them. It's kind of nice. I think either way. I think every year it's a his brother was 100 years old, they averaged 20 points a game. He's doing it.
They took care of last night.
Do Jessica's play that song? That was my thought. This is the shape.
I mean, Jessica has his, but it's not signed yet. He's committed.
Sure. Medford has to come to spring.
forgot to do something today. Welcome to Raider Hall as we get set for non-conference boys basketball as the Altoona Rails come into town to take on the Medford Raiders. Actually, I'm going to make sure I've got that right on Altoona. I've heard both Rails and Railroaders, but I believe we're going to go with Rails tonight. Steve Ockenick here, Matt Wenzel making his way up. He will be joining us tonight. Big game, a lot of coaching connections between these two schools. Give Matt his headset. That way. There we go.
Oh, can you hear me, Steven?
Yep, we'll pull that away a little bit. There.
Hear me?
I can.
Perfect.
All right, so Matt knows all the coaching connections a little better than I do here, so I'll let him go through those.
So, funny thing, it's kind of not just a school non-conference rivalry game, but it's a coaching rivalry. So, Altoona head coach Paul Hendricks, 1,000-point scorer. 1,000-point scorer with the Medford Raiders, 02 graduate, and of course, head coach Ryan Brown, an 04 Altoona graduate. So the schools are just flip-flopping head coaches.
There you go. And Altoona, a little bit different situation for them this year. They make the move out of the Clover Belt West. They now are in the middle border, playing a few more schools closer to their size, as that is a school that has grown significantly in the last decade.
I was just talking to Coach Hendricks about that, what he thought about it. He said the transition's been good. They're looking forward to playing the bigger schools. And, a lot of those schools are bigger than the Clover Belt schools. He's looking forward to it. He said he would have liked to maybe have it happen in a couple years and not right away, but they're looking forward to it.
Yep. A lot of shuffling going on over there conference-wise. More coming for football next year, but we got time to talk about that. But Altoona comes in 2-4. They... 2 conference wins. They're 2-2. They're 2-2 in the middle border. Taking a look at the games they've played, they lost to Big Rivers, New Richmond, lost at Somerset before winning at Osceola, then losing at against Elk Mound at Stout, and then a loss at Prescott before beating Amory on Friday. They are led by Evan Peterson. We got a chance to see him over in Altoona last year. Medford played over there. He's averaging 13.2 a game. Connor Lewis adding 8.6. Andy Schmid, 7. Ben Kunkel, 7. Quinton Wheeler adding 6 for Altoona.
I was actually talking to Coach Brown pregame. Whenever Medford and Altoona match up, either one team is not fully healthy. You saw that with Keyshawn Harris the last couple years for Altoona. So let's see if the younger Altoona team can face up against Medford's offensive defensive strategy. Oh
yeah, that's going to be a challenge because Medford comes in. They are 4-0, 2-0 in the GNC. They are led, kind of a balanced attack for them. Logan Bumgarner 21.5 a game. Joey Sullivan 20.8 a game. Two-headed scoring monster, but that's not the end of it. Tanner Harabi almost averaging double digits at 9.2. Sam Blair, 3.2. Chubbs Gooden, 3. Charlie Kleiss, 3. Quentin Telesti, 2.2. So a lot coming from the big three.
Is this your first Medford boys game of the year?
No, I had Merrill.
That's right, Merrill.
Yep. Well, I was here for the Merrill game. But yeah, Medford, some big wins in the both sides as they took down Chippewa Falls to start the year in Chippewa, then beat Merrill along with wins over Lakeland and Tomahawk in conference. So they are 4-0. This is their last game before break. They do head to Sheboygan for a holiday tournament next week. We will try and find live stream links for that. But before we have that, we've got hockey tomorrow night, or Thursday night. The Burnett County Blizzard come to town, but we're going to turn it over quick to Bryce Kelly, and he will get us the national anthem and starting lineups, and we'll be back with the call in just a moment.
We'd like to extend a special welcome to our guests from Altoona, the Medford High School, the Great Northern Conference, the WIA, require good sportsmanship. sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at all interscholastic events. Profanity, racial, sexist, or other ethnic comments or intimidating, taunting actions or chants will not be tolerated. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand to remove your hats and place your hand over your heart for the singing of our national anthem by Miss Brookmeyer.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now for the starting lineups for tonight's contest. First for the Altoona Railroaders, a senior number 2, Andrew Smith. A senior number 3, Marston Salisbury. A junior number 12, CJ Barso. A senior number 20, Evan Peterson. And a junior number 34, Benjamin Kunkel. The Railroaders are coached by 2002 Medford graduate and Athletic Hall of Fame member, Mr. Paul Hendricks. And now for your Medford Raiders. A sophomore, number 2, Tanner Robbie. A senior, number 4, Joey Sullivan. A junior, number 5, Logan Baumgartner. A senior, number 10, Caleb Newton. And a senior, number 25, Brigham Kelly. The Raiders are coached by Altoona graduate, Mr. Ryan Brown. Tonight's officials, Mr. Preston Mertens, Ryan Kellenhofer, and Jim Wells.
A little louder than normal tonight on the starting lineups. Apologize for that for everyone's ears at home. But we are ready to go. It will be Logan Baumgartner. It will be Benjamin Kunkel in the center circle. Just waiting for the go-ahead, and we will be underway. Get our directions. Waiting. Top tip. That one is up. Medford will start with the basketball. Kelly will have it. Gets it off to Sullivan. Sullivan across the timeline. Gets it to Kelly around far side. Harabi into the corner. Gooden spins. Looks. Shot up. Doesn't go. Rebound collected up there by CJ Varsho. And it will be Salisbury to the front court. Gets it over far side. That's Peterson. Peterson looking. Has to pick up his dribble. Trying to get rid of it. Needs to get rid of it soon. Does just get rid of it to Salisbury. Salisbury working on the far side in front of the Christmas-clad student section tonight. That one down low, tipped away again, out of bounds. Officials not sure. They give it to Medford. Confusion between the officials.
We had a lot of confusion in Tomahawk, too, with their official crews. A couple refs pointing the opposite way.
That was a tough one because it bounced around about 6 different times in that corner there. As Harabi gets that one down low, Bumgarner. Bumgarner kicks it out, Sullivan. Sullivan into the corner, Gooden. Gooden for 3. No. Rebound underneath. Kelly up, count it, and the foul. Brigham Kelly gets the call, gets the basket. He will go to the line. Andrew Schmid. Andrew Schmid, his first, team first. Kelly at the line for the free throw. Back rim, no. Rebound comes down. Bumgarner. Bumgarner underneath. He'll go up. No. Rebound collected up that time by Peterson. Peterson will push it quickly the other way. Gets it over to Salisbury here. Now gets it down into the corner. Schmid. Schmid got Sullivan in the air. Now Salisbury will try the 3. No. Rebound underneath. Collected up by Gooden. Sullivan. Cross court to Gooden. Gooden into the corner. Harabi. Harabi back up top. Gooden. Gets around here near side to Bumgarner. Bumgarner gets it to Harabi in the corner. Harabi to Kelly along the baseline. Kelly has to get rid of it. Gets it out Harabi. Harabi will snap out the 3. Yes! Tanner Harabi for 3. 5-0 Medford.
Tanner,
Pressure comes, and they're going to get 5 seconds before he can get rid of it. Medford basketball.
I was going to say, Tanner loves playing against the Big Rivers Conference. Especially against River Falls JV game last year.
Oh, yeah. As Medford gets that one in quickly. Gets out over here. Bumgarner for 3. Does not get it to go. Gooden underneath gets the rebound and the putback. 7-0 run Medford to start the game. Salisbury gets that one. He breaks quickly, looking to get away. Almost loses it. Down the lane, floater up. Yes. Marstine Salisbury gets the basket, and Altoona takes a timeout, 32nd. We will take it with them. 16:07 remaining, 7-2 Medford. Nicolay Bank is now offering their Real Rewards checking. Want your checking account to work for you? Sign up for the Real Rewards checking and get 3% APY each month on account balances up to $10,000. Terms and conditions apply. Check out nicolaybank.com for more details. Welcome back. Well, Medford has gotten most of the offense so far, but Coach Hendricks taking a timeout after a good play by Salisbury there to get that ball down the floor.
I talked to Joe Sullivan pregame. He said the main thing was Coach Brown wanted to preach is their spacing on offense, though, too. Making sure that they take good shots. They haven't shot the ball well the last couple games, so they want to make sure that they can get that open space offense, but knock some of those down.
As Sullivan to the front court gets that one over to Gooden. Gooden has a screen, isn't able to use it. Salisbury almost takes it away. Sullivan gets it back. Salisbury again, and I think they're going to get him on the foul. Little too handsy there from Marston Salisbury. That is his first, team second.
Good challenge to the Medford guards tonight, playing that tight on ball defense. They haven't had that now for a couple games.
That one comes up. They'll get it into Harabi. Harabi gets it over to Bumgarner. Good job there getting through the screen by an Altoona player, but then we did get confirmation it is the Railroaders. They will go by Rails on a few things for short, but the official name Railroaders is Harabi gets it back. In the lane, floats it up, yes! Tanner Harabi with 5. 15:32 left. They do get that one into Salisbury. Salisbury running quickly. Oh, they're going to get Sullivan. Ooh, that's a tough one on Sullivan, but he gets called for the foul. His first. Team first. And that's that speed that I don't think Medford's seen too much of recently that Salisbury brings. Sam Blair checking in. Kelly will come out. Did also in that timeout, Zavondre Cole checked in for Altoona as they look to get that one in, and they're going to get a violation.
Sam Blair had a career-high 7 points against the Hatchets on Friday, so he hit a 3, so Coach Brown would hope to get that production again out of him.
They catch Gooden for crossing the end line as they do get that one in. Oh, through Peterson's hands, and it just touches the line. And, of course, it has to be right in front of the students.
I asked Jason Gardner if they were going to bring up the ESPN setup.
Yeah.
They want to bring it for the next big game, though, so they're going to save it.
All right. We'll have to make sure, we don't want to get upstaged too much by the ESPN guys, but Sullivan behind the back gets passed down the lane, floater up. No, but he'll go to the line for 2. Sullivan using that cross-country speed.
He's had a solid start to the season, hasn't he?
Oh,
20 points a game, as you mentioned, pregame.
yep. And really has stepped into that role. You know, you started to think with Peyton Kuhn leaving last year, after last year, you know, who was going to step into that role? And Joey Sullivan has really stepped into being that. The two guy that Logan Bumgarner was last year, as Bumgarner's had to step up into that leading scorer role, and both of them have played very well. And, of course, something we talked about a lot last year with Joey Sullivan, plays bigger than he is. He hits them both.
I think he plays similar to his brother, Justin.
Yep. Very much. You know, not tall players by any stretch of the imagination, but they play tall. Peterson trying to get this one past Sullivan, does get it to the front court. Loses the ball. That one will come into the backcourt. That was tipped. And they're going to get the foul. They're going to get Peterson for the hold. Evan Peterson wrapped the arm around Sullivan. And that is going to be an offensive foul. And that is the fourth now on Altoona.
Almost a
Sullivan.
second, too.
Yeah, that was, well, he got it across. That one, three-pointer, no. Right there is Gooden back up, yes! That's the third or fourth time somebody's collected up the offensive rebound, and that one misses Peterson. Out of bounds, Medford basketball.
Like I said, a lot of youth on this Altoona team, so hopefully Coach Hendricks kind of gets these guys to calm down to play in a faster game.
And it's not like this is an easy gym to play in either, especially with the crowd we've got on hand tonight. That one gets back over to Sullivan. Sullivan working from the top, gets it over Harabi into the corner. That is Gooden. Gooden trying to get the inside pass to Bumgarner. Can't. Gets it to Harabi at the top. Now around here near side. For three ball, that one from Sam Blair. No. Rebound goes into the corner. Collected up
Can't
by
recognize Blair without his long hair, can you?
Chemistrel. No. Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm like, wait, no, that can't be Sam Blair. That one comes back around. Underneath. Stripped away. Two Raiders on the lead, but Sullivan will take it himself for the basket. Four now for Sullivan. Comes back front court. As that one comes back around, up, no, but the foul, and that will send Zavondre Cole to the line for two. Goes against Sam Blair, his first. And Medford's got up to this 15-2 lead. Logan Bumgarner hasn't even attempted a shot yet.
Coach Brown's X factor for this season coming into the game, number 20, Zach Rudolph, had a really, really good summer. So Coach Brown is expecting big things for him off the bench this season.
And Evan Peterson having to come out.
Do you have blood, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like he might have a blood issue, so he's going to have to come out. Connor Lewis checking in. Now, okay, so confusion between the officials. Some of that weird, fluky, when do subs come in, that kind of situation where the play stops for the blood. First free throw rolls off. Now we'll see.
With the girls not having a game tonight, that student section is going to be even more fired up than it has been this whole season.
Zach Rudolph and Charlie Kleiss checking in. Harabi and Gooden come out. Now you're going to help me with the relationship here. Brooke Rudolph, the two Rudolphs, are they Brooke Rudolph for the girls?
They're not. I don't know if they're siblings, but they might be cousins.
Okay.
I'd have to double check on that.
Trying to connect it up. Brooke had a pretty big good game against Anago as Bumgarner tries the three. No. Rebound collected up. That one comes back the other way quickly. They get it in the hands of Lewis. Lewis gets it off. They get it up top and around into the corner. Underneath, and they're going to get the travel on Quentin Wheeler. I think he got a little bit of happy feet underneath. Saw an opening. See that a lot at the high school level when players they see that opening and they almost like a little kid on Christmas get a couple extra little steps in there as that one comes back Sullivan. Sullivan trying to get around, now gets it underneath, shot up, yes! Charlie Kleiss gets the basket to go. Fifth Raider to score already. They get that one ahead, they get it down to Cole. Cole Backs that one out. Gets it over far side to Kemstral. Kemstral looking, pressured heavily by Sam Blair. Gets that one back over here to Cole. Cole pushes off. Now he comes back out. Gets that one over far side. Wheeler. Wheeler pressured in the corner. Gets that one back up top. Varsho, and that one gets around. An offensive foul on Altoona, away from the ball.
Another costly turnover on the Railroaders.
Connor Lewis commits it. That's his first and the fifth on Altoona. 12:33 remaining, and they're going to put Medford in the bonus quickly as they break out the 1-3-1. Back up top and around into the corner. Blair gets it to Kleiss along the baseline, gets it back up Bumgarner. Thought about three, didn't take it. Now kicks that one into the corner. Three this side, no. Rebound comes down Bumgarner. Bumgarner, tried to get it to Kleiss, but maybe tipped on the way and ends up in the hands of Altoona, and they will bring it to the front court. It's Kemstral. Kemstral has it tipped away. Trying to find a pass, pinned up against the baseline, does get that one down low. They kick it out, Wheeler in the corner. Wheeler gets it back to Varsho. Varsho around quickly, Kemstral gets it over here near side Cole. Cole working on Bumgarner, almost taken away by Kleiss. Cole will get it back. Zavondre Cole loses it for a second, has to come all the way out and get it. Now it comes over here to the near side Kemstral. Kemstral will try the three. No, rebound Bumgarner. And they will drop back into that 1-3-1, but they will break it quickly by getting it Sullivan on the far side, back up top and around here to Blair. Blair looking at his options, gets it back across Bumgarner. Bumgarner patiently looking, gets it to Sullivan. Sullivan for three! Yes! Joey Sullivan drains the three. 22 run to start this game for the Raiders.
Similar to the game against Tomahawk on Friday.
Bumgarner able to get that one in, stays in play, picked up there by Rudolph. Rudolph down the lane, layup up, yes! Zach Rudolph gets the basket to go. Altoona needs a timeout. Full timeout. We will take it with them. 11 minutes remaining. 22-2. Medford with the lead. We'll be back right after this. We will bring you the Forward Bank $5,000 shot. A couple weeks ago on the hockey game, we missed it. A gentleman won it on the hockey. I believe that is a shot into a...
I think Sean Konechny of Medford.
Sean Konechny, yeah. I'm trying to think. It's like they block off a good chunk of the goal, and you got to get it right in the spot, and he did. We'll see if they can do it here tonight. It's half court.
No corner net, right?
What?
No corner net on those goals.
No. 11 minutes exactly remaining. 22-2 Medford with the lead. They will get that one. And Peterson back on the floor now. He had to step off with a cut. So he's back out there. They get that one over far side. Lewis fake to Peterson, cutting. Nothing there. Now Lewis kind of tied up in the corner. Needs to get rid of it. Does just get it to Peterson. Peterson looking to drive. Kicks that one. Lewis looking to spin the corner. Can. Back out Peterson. Peterson step back three. Yes. Evan Peterson nails the three. 10:25 remaining. Comes over Sullivan for three. Front rim. No. Rebound tipped, and that's going to go against, I believe that's going to go against Gooden. They're going to get Gooden for, going punching over the shoulder, we'll call it.
Does have about 3 offensive boards ready tonight. I think he's kind of in that zone.
Caleb Gooden, obviously heading to Air Force next year. Play some baseball. We're looking forward to that season coming up in not that long. Is Peterson in trouble? Harabi right there to pick it up, puts it away. The double team in the corner works to perfection. This time they get it ahead Peterson, and he will establish the front court. Peterson backs it back out to the center circle, and they will set the half-court offense. Peterson looking, tries to get it down, has kicked that one out. Lewis looks to turn the corner. Underneath, whistle on the shot, so that will send Lewis to the line for 2. That one goes against Logan Bumgardner, his first, team 3rd. Team 4th. Oh, it is their 4th. I missed one on the bottom count. First free throw, Lewis. Rolls out. Altoona 0 for 3 from the line so far tonight. Second free throw. Does go. 24-6 now. Medford with the lead. They get that one over Bumgardner. Bumgardner into the corner. Gooden in the middle. Kicks that one out, Harabi to Bumgardner. Bumgardner, NBA 3! Yes! 7th Raider to score tonight. 27-6. Peterson will just get it to the front court. Peterson down into the corner. On the wing, trying to find an opening. Kicks it out. That one almost gets past CJ Varsho, and now they're going to get a hold. And that will go against Gooden. That will be his second, team 5th.
For those of you not familiar, Logan Bumgardner ranked 33rd on the WIS Sports Junior Class ranking statewide.
Logan's definitely going to get some looks as he goes into his senior year. He's been fun to follow.
His AAU teammate scored 54 for the DC Evergreens last week. Marcus Hall, 54 points.
Wow. Gets into the corner.
Second career 50-point game.
Though on the line, turnover to the ring. Oh! Brigham Kelly almost takes a hand to the face. And now we'll see 34. Benjamin Kunkel check back in. Quinton Wheeler comes out. It's funny, the first basketball game I ever saw for Medford was Logan hitting 3 threes in double overtime to beat Marathon.
I forgot you were on the road for that game.
Yep, that one 3, yes! Rudolph hits the 3, he's got 5. That one comes over far side, they get that one in the middle, Lewis kicks that one back out to Varsho. Varsho gets it over here near side, that is Schmidt. Schmidt looking, floats one up, no, rebound comes down to Bumgardner. Bumgardner running with it, now they'll slow it down. Now he puts the speed on, kicks it out into the corner. Rudolph another 3. No, rebound underneath Charlie Kleist up, yes! Kleist gets another one to go. 32-6. Altoona coming over here quickly. This is Varsho. Varsho hands that one off and gets it back. Varsho pinned up against the sideline. Tries a good play by Varsho. Bounces that one off the foot of Brigham Kelly, and Kelly will come right back out.
That was great weak side help from Brigham Kelly there to force that trap on the baseline. There's nothing for that Altoona guy to do.
I mean, he literally made the only play he could.
That's part of Coach Brown's defensive strategy. Force the guy to drive baseline, and then the weak side in the middle can meet him there for trapping him up and forcing that guy to throw it away or turn the ball over.
They look to get this one in from the baseline. Salisbury, that one tipped in the air. Peterson will take the jumper from where he caught it. No, that tip probably messed that whole play up. That was Sullivan loses it, gets it off. Good job there having Rudolph behind him. As they get that one over Blair. Blair fakes a 3, down low Kleist. Kleist kicks it out, through the hands of Sam Blair. Out of bounds, Altoona basketball.
We certainly saw almost comeback in the JV game, so maybe we can see something going on with this Altoona team.
You know, a lot of that run happened with Evan Peterson off the floor, and since Evan Peterson's come back on, it's changed a little bit. That one down, count it. Salisbury, I didn't think they were going to give him the shot on that one, but they do. He gets it to go, and the foul. That one goes against Rudolph, his first, team 6th. Salisbury to shoot the free throw. Back rim, no. That one tipped around. Lewis ends up with it. Gets that one back out. Salisbury thought about the three, didn't take it. Now gets that one into the corner. Three-pointer from the corner, no. Rebound, tipped up. Sullivan collects it. And now Sullivan running, gets it off Charlie Kleist. Kleist underneath, foul. Charlie Kleist will go to the line for two.
That was a really smart bounce pass by Sullivan.
Absolutely got Marston Salisbury out of position and forced him to commit his third. First free throw, Kleist is good. Medford now 3 of 4 from the line. As Bumgarner checks back in, Rudolph heads to the bench.
You can tell when Peterson is in the game. Since he was off before, you can tell how much of a more faster-paced game that the Altoona has played.
Second free throw, no good. Lewis the rebound. And we see Kelly coming to the scorer's table. He'll come in on the next whistle. That one quickly to the front court. Peterson, oh, they're going to get Sam Blair. Sam Blair a little too aggressive, commits his second, team 7th. So that will send Peterson, I believe. Yes, it does. Evan Peterson will head to the line for the bonus. So Kelly back in. Sam Blair comes to the bench. Yeah, it's hard to recognize him without the long hair.
There's a couple JV kids from Medford that I probably would. I told them I'd recommend cutting your hair though. I can't recognize you anymore.
First free throw is good by Peterson. He earns the bonus.
As a coach, I always say having longer hair out can really affect your shot, but some of them can actually maneuver around it somehow.
Well, Logan does.
As long as your bangs aren't too long, where they're
Yeah.
in your line of vision.
Second free throw. Rolls out. Bumgarner the rebound. Sullivan will bring it quickly. They get it to Charlie Kleist. Kleist kicks it back out to Sullivan. Around to Bumgarner. Bumgarner back to Sullivan. They get it down low on the baseline. Kleist back out to Sullivan. Sullivan, as the pressure comes from that 1-3-1, gets it over and into the corner. Bumgarner will try a three from the corner. Yes! Second three for Logan Bumgarner. He's got 6. 36-9. Peterson, near side Lewis. Lewis looking to turn the corner, can't. Gets that one over far side for Sinet. That one taken away. Bumgarner all alone. Tries to slam it. No. Sullivan back there. No. Fighting for it. Ooh. That's one that'll get a coach a little upset as that one comes the other way. Foul. They're going to offensive foul. The two officials. Now they're going to talk about it. I can't imagine that's not the call they're going to make.
Yeah, you can't really overturn it, I don't think, though.
Well, the problem is the official that should have made the call didn't. So they went to the official behind the play. We'll see what the call is.
Certainly close, though. It took him a little bit to decide what he wanted to call.
They do call the offensive foul. So Benjamin Kunkel commits his first, the 7th on Altoona. So after all that, they do decide to stick with it. It was interesting because the official underneath didn't make the call. He pointed to the official on the side, who's the one that made that one. Might have been shielded on the drive, but it was the right call in the end from our vantage point. That one up top, Sullivan. Sullivan gets that one over Harabi. Harabi thought about three now. Bumgarner from the corner. No. Rebound. Tipped. Oh, tipped it right to Lewis.
Gooden's been active down there.
Another player that's playing a little bit taller than his listed height. That one gets to Peterson. Peterson looking. A shot up. No. Gooden the rebound. Sullivan. Into the corner, Bumgarner. Bumgarner now looking to go baseline. Kicks that one out, Harabi. Harabi will snap off the three. Yes! Second three for Tanner Harabi. He has 10 already. As
he could
Peterson.
be a freshman if he wanted to as well.
What was that?
He could be a freshman if he wanted to as well.
Oh, yeah. That one, ooh. Tipped away out of bounds.
He is that young. He's a May kid, so he could be a freshman if he wanted to.
Wow.
And Logan Bumgarner could be a sophomore, too.
I mean, really, this has been, year after year. We've been covering Medford now this is our third basketball season, and always seems to be next guy up. Peterson backs that one back out. Peterson now looking, has that one stripped away. They get it out ahead for Sullivan. Sullivan down the lane, through the block, lays it up. 9 for Sullivan. As Peterson back to the front court again, 41-9. Lewis kicks that one out here near side. They get that one across Peterson. Peterson resets. Now he's going to take the long three. In and out. Rebound Sullivan. Medford running again. They get it to Bumgarner. Bumgarner underneath. Foul. Doesn't get it to go. But Logan Bumgarner will go to the line for 2.
That's the philosophy for Coach Brown this year. He wants to push it more, kind of like what Tom Izzo has at Michigan State. They get an outlet, they're going. So if you don't get back defensively, there's fast break points that are at the taking.
And you know what? On top of being good strategy, that is a lot of fun to play. Bumgarner gets the first. And honestly, on top of it, a lot of fun to call.
Absolutely. Lots of high scoring. We want to see scoring, right?
Yep.
Even though I don't mind the big defensive battle, though, too.
Oh, no. Bumgarner looking for his second free throw. Does not roll in, so Bumgarner now with 7.
Medford didn't shoot too well from the free throw line against the Hatchets. I'm sure that didn't make Coach Brown happy. He might motivate him in at practice yesterday.
That one comes back up. They get it back to Peterson in the corner. Peterson brings it back to the top. Tightly guarded by Logan Bumgarner. Peterson looking for his avenue. Kicks it out into the corner. That is Kunkel. Kunkel gives that one off to Kamstrahl. Kamstrahl back up top to Varsho. Varsho looking to turn. Gets it back to Kamstrahl in the corner. Pressure comes. They get it back to Varsho. Varsho. They do get it to Peterson. Whistle, 3 seconds. Turnover. And now good job there by both player and official. Quick conversation, know exactly what they did. The official wasn't pushy, came out, made sure they understood. As Sullivan gets it, taken away. Tried to get in the corner. Kamstrahl got a hand on that. Altoona running. Varsho gets it to Kamstrahl. Kamstrahl for 3. Back rim, no. Rebound tipped. Blair had it for a second. Ends up in the hands of Rudolph, who pushes it quickly into the corner. That was Quentin Telusty on the floor. Telusty gets it back in that corner. Gets it up top, Sullivan. Telusty almost snapped off the 3 a couple times. That one goes through the hands of Kleiss. Now it comes back up top. They get it around Sullivan. Sullivan for 3. Yes! 13. Wait. Yes, 13 for Sullivan in the half. 2:55 remaining. Peterson. That one gets over far side for Varsho. Comes over here near side Lewis. Guarded by Kleiss. They clear it out. Lewis looks to go to work. Up, no. Rebound on the other side. Collected up there by Sam Blair. Rudolph into the corner. 3-pointer to Lusty. No. Rebound underneath. Kleiss back up. Yes. Kleiss with 7.
A lot of bench production for the Raiders so far.
7. We talked about it earlier. 7. Peterson, and he's going to be fouled. So that'll send Peterson to the line for the 1-and-1. That foul goes against Sam Blair. That's his 3rd, team 8th.
Quentin Telusty is a player to look out for this year. Played his first 2 years in high school, took off a year, and now is back out. He's taller, he's stronger. He's going to be a big shooter off the bench for Coach Brown. He had 7 against the Hatchets, his career high on Friday.
Wow. Not to mention a major threat on the soccer pitch. First free throw, Peterson, and that one rolls out. Rebound comes down to Caleb Gooden. That one comes over here near side and into the corner. Pressure comes. They do get that one back out. Harabi, Telusty far side. Telusty cross court. Gets back to Harabi. Harabi will try the 3. Yes! His 4th of the half. 16 now for Tanner Harabi. Into the middle. They kick that one out. That is Kunkel. Kunkel on the far side. Three-pointer, no. Rebound collected up by Rudolph, and Rudolph running with it, 1:39 remaining in the half. Rudolph gets that one to Harabi, around Lusty. Lusty, down low, Kleist up, no! Kleist fighting for it, and it's going to be last touch by Altoona. Stay here, 1:29 remaining in the half. Stick around at halftime. We'll have the half-court shot as Miles Sinet checks in. Keaton Camistral checks out, and they get that one into the corner. Kleist around Gooden and to Lusty. That one tipped, be left to go out of bounds. Stay here, 1:22 left in the half. I'd imagine there's not necessarily a goal, but a kind of a little bit of it'd be nice if we could hold Altoona under double digits here to end the half. As that one up, Tanner Harabi, 2 more, 18 now in the half for Tanner Harabi.
Tanner Harabi on Mark Miller's honorable mention list for the sophomore class in the state, so he's obviously a player to keep out, watch an eye for.
As that one comes back around, they get that one down low, kicked out. That is Lewis. Lewis, pressure comes. Lewis underneath, gets his guy in the air. Shot up, no. Rebound Kleist. Rudolph gets that one ahead quickly. Harabi steps that one back. Cross court, Gooden. Gooden will snap off the three. Yes! Caleb Gooden now with 7.
Look at the balance so far we've seen.
We'll talk about it at halftime. We're 34 seconds away. We'll see what Altoona decides to do here. Altoona looks to turn. Peterson trying to do something, kicks that one out. Varsho cut off into the corner. Lewis will try the 3, in and out. Rebound comes down to Lusty. Quickly ahead, Kleist. Kleist gives that one off Harabi, around to Lusty. Lusty will try the 3. Yes! Quentin Lusty.
It's a 3-point barrage.
58-9. The jumper at the buzzer doesn't go. 58-9, 49-point lead, Medford. We will step aside here for a minute. I'm going to do some math. We will be back with the half-court shot along with the first half stats in just a moment.
Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
All right, we're going to come back quickly as is it somebody in the student section? I think it might
Kale
be.
Klusendorf just won it.
Member of the ESPN crew from last Friday.
Sure enough.
Kale Klusendorf, who has history hitting big shots. Last year in the sectional final of soccer, he hit the goal to send Medford to state. So it will be Klusendorf to try it. Coach.
Well, of course, it's $2,500 each. We would go to this. Was it the school and then
the school and then
Kale.
the school gets $2,500 no matter what, if I remember right, or they get something.
And I know it's
no matter
split
what.
between the 5,000.
Yeah.
Two attempts from the half-court line to make the shot.
So he's got to do some paperwork, of course.
And if Kale is successful,
We want to thank Ford Financial they do this for a lot of these sports and for being an awesome sponsor for us for making these broadcasts possible. So Ford Financial, one of the best ones out there for sure.
Beat me to it. Yeah, Forward, a big-time sponsor and a big presence around the area. I mean, they do this pretty much every town that they have a branch in, which is a lot.
I wonder if those sleigh bells are going to hold Mr. Klusendorf back.
I don't know. That's not the uniform I think I would try wearing. As they make sure to clear a spot off for him on the floor. I don't know if they actually need to.
I was actually kind of hoping they would change it where they do the contest for the layup and the free throw, the three-point shot, and then the half.
They do that at Spencer.
They used to do it because Curry Alexander won it about 5 years ago doing that.
So they're going to go into the it would be the west or the right-hand side as we see it. Husendorf gets 2 tries. He'll pump everybody up. First one. Oh, that one's low. Just caught the bottom of the net. See if he can get it up a little bit more. Husendorf will step up. Second one, that one's going to be low as well. Comes up short. Yeah. So yeah, it's $250 to the school no matter what. Oh, I think they need Kale for some pictures and stuff. But while they're doing that, we will talk about the first half. We will start with Altoona. Evan Peterson and Marston Salisbury, both with 4. Peterson, 1 of 2 from the line. Marston Salisbury, 0 for 1 from the line. Connor Lewis, 1 point. He was 1 of 2 from the line. Zavondre Cole, 0 of 2 from the line. 2 of 7 from the line for...
Looking for a red ticket. $113 can be claimed here. Number 9642. 600. 964-2600. $113 taken over here at the scorer's table.
All right, so we got that as Matt's going to make a quick rundown. Flip the book over, and we're talking about Tanner Harabi. 18 tonight. Already, including 4 3-pointers. The record is 9. Joey Sullivan adding 9. He's got a 3-pointer. Caleb Gooden, Logan Bumgarner, and Charlie Kleiss all with 7. Logan 2 3-pointers, Caleb a 3-pointer. Zach Rudolph adding 5, including a 3-pointer. Quentin Telusty 3, he has a 3-pointer, and Brigham Kelly with 2. Strong first half. Strong first half there from the Raiders. As I'm going to test something here on the audio end. Check, check. Check, check. All right, there we go. Should be better now from that. All right, sorry about that. We're having a little, using one of the old headsets tonight, and it doesn't work quite as well for Matt. As we got 2 games tonight, checking in on our other game. That is down in Colby. The Hornets (25-16). They are early second quarter. So early second half. So Stratford looking to get another big non-conference win against the Clover Belt. But here it is 58-9, and it has really been the defensive pressure making the difference for the Raiders. They have shut down the Altoona Railroaders. This was a much closer game last year, but Altoona losing some big pieces. But really, I mean, this is still a good basketball team. I mean, Evan Peterson spent some time on the bench, but even after he came back out, he just has not been effective as the Raider defense really shutting him down. But we're going to step aside for a few more minutes here. We're about 4 minutes to the start of the second half. We will be back in just a moment. With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Clinner Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages.
All right, welcome back. Well, we will correct a few things here. I gave Harabi an extra 3 that belonged to Joey Sullivan, so Harabi has 15, still pretty good, and Joey Sullivan with 12. Altoona, my leading scorer is Salisbury and Peterson, both with 4. So really looking at the second half, Medford, I think it's a chance to get everybody on the floor, get a chance to get some play against a defense you don't see played that often, that 1-3-1, but really gives you a chance to get some practice with that, especially with the younger players. Get guys rested up. Don't arrest your starters too much, though, because they're going to have some time off, obviously, with the Christmas holiday. They don't play again for a week after a long break due to some cancellations earlier in the season. They haven't really played that many. They've only played 4 games so far, so it's interesting to see where that will go going into the second half of the season. But as we get, and then for Altoona, I think it's a moral victory. Get some points, get some offense going. I doubt you're going to be able to come back, and I doubt you're going to come back from down 49. I mean, it's doable, but that's going to be a tough one. I mean, this is a team that can do it. I mean, we've seen when Salisbury's on the floor and Peterson's on the floor, that offense looks good. Did I just hear that right? Did they agree to a running clock for the entire second half?
So, and funny thing was at Tomahawk, or the Tomahawk game Friday, the running clock didn't happen to like the 8 or 9th
9 minutes is the normal rule.
Yep. So, and that was, I don't know if the referee, one of the younger official, I think Kellenhofer, was inbounding the ball, motioned to Paul Hendricks at the end of the half and said something. Maybe that's what he had asked.
Maybe. So that kind of takes away even the fleeting comeback opportunity, if that's right. We'll keep an eye on it here as that one comes down. They kick that one out, and that's going to be a foul against Baumgartner. Came crashing in there.
I guess if you're a coach, the only downside to that is if you do, as the last 5 minutes come and you want to get the end of your depth, some of those younger kids some time, they might not get as much time as they potentially could.
And it is confirmed, clock is running for the entire half. So this will be a quick second half. That one comes back around. That is Peterson. Peterson gets that one up top to Schmid. Schmid looking, kicks that one out. 3-pointer, yes! Varsho hits a 3, his first points of the game. And 58-12.
If Altoona comes back, does the running clock stop?
I would say no. I believe in basketball the running clock does not stop after a certain point. But if they're starting early, I have a feeling Baumgartner underneath gets that one to go. He's got 9 now. This one will come back quickly. Peterson picks up his dribble. He's got to get rid of it. Defense is holding him tight. They do get it off to Varsho. Varsho brings it back across the top. Lewis on the far side. Lewis holding. Guarded by Brigham Kelly. Lewis now gets a screen. 5-second violation. Medford basketball. Those are the mistakes you expect from a younger, inexperienced team. And those are the things that will, one, drive a coach nuts. I'm sure Matt will agree with me on that one.
The common sense ones, at least.
Oh, yeah. And then, 2, is that one underneath? Kelly up, yes! Good play there. Kelly, the recipient of the assist. And that will come the other way. And the students might be right. That's too easy. As Peterson looking, has to kick that one out. They're going to get him to shuffle his feet. That is one, and we won't. That's another one where it's tough to do sometimes. Keep those feet still when you're trying to make a decision on a play as they get that one Baumgartner guarded by Peterson up top. Around here near side to Harabi. Harabi gets that one up top and around to Bumgardner. Bumgardner looks to drive. Bumgardner looking, now pushing back, gets that one out. Brigham Kelly for three, no. Rebound underneath Harabi. Harabi back up, doesn't get it to go. Rebound collected up that time by Miles Sinet. Peterson to the front court. Bumgardner there to greet him. Far side, that is Schmidt. Schmidt gets it up top, Lewis. Lewis looking to bring it back here to the near side. Now cuts it back, 15 minutes left. Down Schmidt. Schmidt cut off, has to bring it back out. Picks up his dribble, needs to get rid of it. Does get it down low to Lewis. They get him. Oh, they gave him a lane to get rid of it. Schmidt gets it back. Now he goes down the baseline. That one taken away, Joey Sullivan. Sullivan pushing quickly, and they're going to get the carry on Sullivan. And that might be a...
If this game was closer, Coach Brown would have been wanting some answers.
Yeah, we'll put it that way.
You could tell down there on the sideline he wanted to say something, but realized with the score, just play on.
Yep. It's one of those things, it's almost hard to turn that switch off when you get to a lead like this for a coach. As that one down in, Peterson cut off. He's got to get rid of it. Nobody available. They do finally get it off, and that one gets off to Sinet. Sinet looking to work underneath, out away, and Harabi running with it. He's got Sullivan. Sullivan underneath, up, no. Rebound, Kelly up, blocked from behind. Kelly gets it back and gets that one away to Sullivan. Lewis was there, and he did it. Now Bumgardner will snap off the three, no. Foul underneath, and that's going to go against Medford. See who that's against. That goes against Gooden. That is his third, team second. I don't think Caleb agrees. He's just clarifying to make sure it was on him.
Would have been three, correct, if it was?
And it was on him. So yeah, that is his third. As that one gets handed off Schmidt. Schmidt looking, gets that one back up top to Kunkel. Kunkel looking to turn, pinned against the baseline. That one, good job there by Peterson, but Bumgardner takes it away down the lane. Half slam, we'll call that one. Bumgardner, two more. That one high, and that one gets out. Underneath that one, Bumgardner tips that one out of bounds. And now we will see shift change. And I think that's going to be...
Line change for the Raiders.
They bring in everybody. I think that's going to be the last we see of the starters. And Coach Brown having a little bit of fun with Logan Bumgardner after that one. Looking, they do get that one in to Lewis. Lewis out to Peterson for three, back rim, no. That one hit the support wire, so that'll be Medford basketball.
Now with the guys that come off the bench, so Coach Brown's still going to run his system though. As the fan favorite Steve Harabi is checking into the game.
All right, Steve Harabi will come in on the next whistles. Again, though, near side Telesti. Telesti up top, Rudolph, and around as we get some of the names to Staliga. Telesti back up top, Blair. Blair gets it over near side Staliga. Staliga gives that one off. Telesti will try the three. Yes! Telesti with 6.
Quinn Telesti, I believe, has 3 or 4 3-point shots in 2 games. That's big.
He's at 2 tonight. That one comes back around. That is down low. That is Peterson going to work. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. And if nothing else, the foul runs time.
Yes, and we're going to hear this gym explode when Harabi checks into the game. He had a steal and then in the backcourt off the press break and missed the layup at Tomahawk. It would have been explosion if that layup would have went in.
The first free throw from Peterson is good.
And for the Railroaders, number 31, Hunter Hubbard, and 41, Quentin Miller. And for the Raiders is Steve.
Steve Harabi in the game. See if they try and get it to him. Second free throw, rolls out, Harabi the rebound. And it'll be Staliga to bring it to the front court. Both coaches now starting to dig deeper into the bench as they get that one around. Lusty up top. Staliga will try the three. No! Harabi almost had the rebound, but that'll be collected up by 31, who is not on the roster. Oh, he is. I just didn't put him in. That is Hunter Hibbard.
Basket by Peterson.
Peterson gets the basket. So 2 more for Peterson. He now has 7. That one will get up top. Whistle. Offensive foul. We'll see who they call that on.
I think it was a moving screen.
That's my guess, too. It was away from the ball. And they'll call that on Steve Harabi. His first, team third. Or fourth on Medford, excuse me. They get that one. It will be, well, Miles Sinet checks in. Get that one over here near side to Hibbert. Hibbert gives that one off to Sinet. Sinet underneath, forces his way through, blocked. That one bounces around on the line. Last touched by Altoona. Medford catches a break there as Sam Blair will check in. Quinton Telusty comes out. Harabi inbounding from underneath, gets that one in Kleiss. Looks like Altoona might be trying to trap at the half-court line. Blair, they do. And Coach Brown's going to take a timeout, and he is not happy with the JV kids. 30-second.
Well, of course, Charlie Kleiss is the middle guy. He has to go towards the ball when it's far side, though. There's no rotation for the ball movement.
Yep, and that's the sign of a good coach. He's coaching the JV kids. We'll keep it here. 67-15. So the Raiders have a couple games over break in Sheboygan, and then they go to Rhinelander coming out of the break. So that is a game you can watch on HodegSports.com because the girls will be here, and we'll have that one the first day out of break. Always a good rivalry, Rhinelander-Medford.
And that'll be after the new year already.
I know.
How fast we're moving along with even this winter sports season.
We're not that far away when you consider the fact that we're only a little over 4 months from the start of baseball season.
I feel like we just got done with baseball.
Pretty close. As Harabi gets that one on the far side, gets that one up top. We're going to get a whistle and another moving screen.
Yep.
That one's going to go against Sam Blair. That is his 4th.
And the only reason Coach Brown wants answers because he's trying to at least get some offense going with these younger guys.
Yep. That one, Kleiss gets a little hip check. Kleiss gets out on Wheeler. Wheeler looking to turn the corner on the baseline, can't. Kicks that one out. That's going into the backcourt. That will be picked up there, and Medford's going to have the ball under the basket. Bumgarner and Harabi checking back in. Maybe a chance to get some playing time for the young kids with the starters. You know, that's an opportunity you have in these kind of games as well, is get them accustomed to playing with them. As Harabi snaps off the three! Yes! Tanner Harabi hits the three, 18 for him now. And now he does have 4 threes. Misattributed one early on. Bumgarner out there. So that one kicks back around. Sinet backs that one out, gets it over into the corner. Varsho looking, loses it for a second, kicks that one out. It'll end up all the way over on the far side in the hands of Kunkel. Kunkel gets that one to Hibbard at the top. Hibbard looking. Now tries to turn the corner on Kleiss, gets that one off Varsho. Back up top, that one goes to Kunkel. Kunkel underneath. Has to pick up his dribble, goes cross court, 3-pointer from the far side. Yes! Miles Sinet hits the 3. Full timeout Altoona as they reset, 7:02 remaining. We will step aside, 70-18. Medford with the lead. We'll be back right after this.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
First date? We get it. Extra snacks? We get it. Big purchase? We get it. Spend your money your way with a checking account from Prevail Bank.
Welcome back. A little Globetrotter music for you here. 70-18. Medford leading here. We will chat with Coach Brown and our player of the game to be determined. Feel like it's going to be Tanner Harabi as Bumgardner and Harabi stay out on the floor. They get it to Harabi. Harabi will try another three. Count it, and the foul. Harabi another three. That is his fifth. 21.
Career high for the sophomore.
That has locked him in. He is the player of the game.
Tanner, I can see being very nervous, though, for his post-game interview with you.
I could see that. We talked to him a couple times during basketball season. He hits the free throw. 22 now for Tanner Harabi. And now we see another mix of starters and JV coming on a shift change. As that one kicks out. And a travel. So Sullivan trying to get through everyone. Sullivan, Blair, Gooden, Lusty, and Kelly checking
all
in.
Seniors in this group.
There you go. Get the seniors some time on the floor. That one comes to Gooden in the middle. Gooden gets that one far side to Lusty. Lusty almost travels, doesn't. Comes back around Kelly. They get it into the corner. Blair back up top, gets that one around. It'll be Gooden on the far side. Gooden looking to go into the lane. Can't. Kicks that one out. Kelly out to Sullivan. Back over here near side for Lusty. Lusty gets it to Kelly at the top. Now around Sullivan. Looking to run clock. 5:22 remaining as Blair at the top. Gets it over here near side to Lusty for three. No. Rebound underneath. Shot up. Blocked from behind. Rebound again. That time it's a foul. Sam Blair will go to the line for two. 41. Quentin Wheeler commits the foul. His first. Team's second. As you'll see Lewis check back in. Do you know the record for threes in a game?
For Medford?
Yeah.
Garrett Strebick has that record with 9. In
Like for the team.
Oh, for like between these guys or school record?
School record
Garrett
for team.
Strebick in 2017.
No, for the whole team.
There was one time I think Medford had 18.
Okay.
I want to say it's 18, and it might have happened in Coach Brown's tenure, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Well, they've got 13. Wait, sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
How many
7,
do they
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 right now. But that one will come over here to the near side. Hubbard looking to turn the corner. Ball loose on the floor. He is able to get it back. Hubbard, though, pinned. He will tip the ball on the floor. Down, foul. No, double dribble.
That was what Joe Sullivan said the keys to the offensive game is to get good looks for shots, and they hit 13 threes.
13 threes. And now we see some more changes. I think now we are going to get to the JV. Yeah, we do get to the JV kids. Lusty will stay out there. Everybody else comes off. So now on the floor, Steve Harabi, Sam Blair, Vincent Seidel, Lusty, and Anakin Stokes. As down the lane, Lusty floats it up, gets it to go. Lusty with 8. He might be making a case to be our player of the game. That one gets down low through the hands to Lusty, collects it, maybe on the line, but nobody's really going to complain at this point. 3:15 remaining, and Lusty will bring it to the front court. Lusty gets it to Stokes. Stokes here near side to Blair. Blair up top to Lusty, thought about the 3, now gets it off Seidel. Seidel into the corner, Stokes. Stokes looking, gets that one up top, Blair. Blair looking to drive. Foul won't go, but Sam Blair will go to the line for 2. Quentin Wheeler commits a foul, his second. Only their third as we tick down here 2:44 remaining. We'll have a little bit of break because they'll do the alma mater's free throw. Missed. Thing that brought back this year for every game, singing the alma mater afterwards.
Did you know that the excuse me, the alma mater at Medford is also the same as UW Green Bay's?
And UW Madison.
I forgot about that.
The tune is
too.
the same. Yep. That free throw is good from Blair. So Sam Blair ends up on the score sheet. As Staliga checks back in, Blair comes off, and it is the JV squad on the floor for Medford. Few starters still on the floor. As they get things reset here. Tulesi almost took it away. No, they're going to say that it was off his foot, and that's a backcourt foul. Okay, now the other officials are going to come in and talk about it. I really do think Tulesi got a hand in that one, but maybe not.
I thought Tulesi hit it, but then number 10 re-hit it.
That's what kicked it into the backcourt.
I think that's why he called it over and back, because he touched it again after Tulesi did.
Nope, they're going to say, nope, it's Altoona basketball. Probably the right call. I think the Tulesi contact is what sent it into the forced it into the backcourt. So 1:43 remaining, clock ticking. Lewis looking for options. Seidel shuts him down. He's given a whole probably foot to Lewis right now. Now the spin move. Stokes almost takes it away into the corner. They find Hibbert. Hibbert trying to bring it back out against Stokes. Now Tulesi gets in there, takes it away. Down the lane, underneath, yes! Tulesi in double figures. He's got 10. Minute 14. We might have to have multiple players in the game at this point. So it comes over here near side. They'll snap off the three, in and out. Rebound comes down to Stokes. And Tulesi will bring it to the front court. Tulesi gets it in the middle. Stokes brings it over here near side. Seidel into the corner. Staliga for three. No. Rebound off the head of Harabi. Good job there by hand against Stokes. Harabi pulls it away. They get it around back here in the corner. Staliga. Staliga underneath. Floats it up. No. Rebound. Fought for her. Steve Harabi almost had it.
All I know is if Harabi gets a basket, this place is going to go nuts.
And I think that's what you do here if you get the ball back. 34 seconds left. To just get in the hands of Steve Harabi and let him try. Little floater. Up goes. Leave that one. Hibbert gets the basket. 21 seconds left. Let's see if they try and get it to Harabi. Stokes gets it up top to Lassie. They get it Harabi underneath. Shot up, doesn't go. 10 seconds left. He had a good look. They ran a play for him. 6 seconds. And almost taken away by Tulesi. 2 seconds. They'll send one up at the buzzer. No. Medford gets the 60-point win, 80-20. We will chat with Coach Brown and at least one player of the game tonight.
The Altoona Railroaders 20. We invite you to stick around and sing the honor with the varsity
Pull the red card.
coming up in a couple seconds. coming out tonight. The Raiders are in action next week. So we'll get an holiday tournament. Merry Christmas.
Check. Are we all right? Yeah. All right. Here with Coach Brown. Coach, obviously a big win, but we're going to start with the defense. You hold Altoona to 20 points, and really, honestly, during that game, you guys were in control most of it. What was working defensively tonight?
Well, we knew Altoona. They've kind of had different lineups all year long. They've had some kids out for injuries or sick or whatever. So they finally had the whole group together. We just really want to come out and finish before Christmas break playing our best defense, because we know from this point on, we're playing multiple teams, that are ranked in the state or bigger schools. And so we wanted to really set the tone defensively and keep them out of the middle, because that's what they're trying to do offensively. So I thought the guys did a really good job of doing that and setting the tone early.
Obviously, three-point shooting big, especially in that first half. I had you for 16 threes tonight. What was working from the outside?
Well, that's just those guys putting a lot of shots. We started the year cold. Guys that came in getting in extra shots, really focusing on the shooting routine before practice starts, trying to work on lifting the ball. We have a lot of confidence in it, and I thought the group did a great job making extra passes tonight, shooting what we call a 9, just great in rhythm, open shots. And even good shooters are giving up a one more pass for a great shot to a great shooter. So I think good rhythm. Once they started to fall, it just became contagious, and that's a credit to all those guys going out there and moving the basketball.
And obviously, we can't help but ask about Tanner Harabi. 22 tonight, 15 in the first half. Stepping up a bit when they really focused on Logan and kind of made sure that he didn't have as much of an effect. Talk about Tanner's contributions tonight.
Tanner, I think, loves playing Altoona. Last year they tried to box him on us when Logan was out, and they tried to take Peyton out of the game. And so we put Tanner in there, and he hit 3 threes as a freshman. And then tonight we didn't know they were going to run that. They haven't shown that yet. We said there's a small chance they might, but we hadn't seen it on film. And so as soon as we saw that, we just told Logan to try to be a screener, and told Joe to try to find Tanner in the corners, and that really kind of opened up the game for us offensively. And then again, what we did defensively was shut them down to break that big lead in the first half.
All right, sounds good. Congrats on the win. Enjoy the holiday, and we'll see you guys after break.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you as well. We're going to go grab Tanner quick. We'll be right back. All right, comes up right when we need him. We don't even have to go find him. Tanner Harabi. Tanner, 22 tonight. What was working for you offensively?
Well, I was feeling it. I was shooting good, and I got to give credit to my teammates for finding me when I was open.
Obviously, big win tonight, but a lot of that on the defense.
Yeah.
A lot of fast breaks. What were you guys doing defensively that seemed to work tonight?
Well, we knew who the guys were we had to shut down, and we did that, and we work a ton on defense in practice, so that translated to the game, and we played well.
A couple big wins now in a row going into the Christmas break. Obviously a big tournament for you guys coming up between Christmas and New Year's. How much confidence does it give you being able to get everybody on the floor tonight and get a couple big wins in a row like this?
It definitely helps winning our first 6 games, and I would say that it gives us a lot of confidence, and we know we have a really tough schedule coming up, especially the tournament with Oshkosh North. But yeah, I would say a lot of confidence.
All right, sounds good. Congrats on the win. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. You too.
All right, we're going to grab one more. We're going to go grab Mr. Telesti and talk to him. He had a big night off the bench, so we'll be back in just a moment. All right, we'll call him our co-player of the game, Quentin Telesti. Quentin, end up with 10 points tonight, 2 big three-pointers. What was working offensively for you?
Everything. Everyone was just shooting well. We were just doing everything. Everything was clicking. Defense was great. Everything was good.
Obviously, you come in here and there, but you get a chance tonight to get a little bit more time on the floor. How important is it for you as a senior to get that time?
Well, it's great. I love being out here with all the fans. It's just great. When I make a shot, it's the best feeling in the world.
And obviously, also, you do get to watch a little bit. How much fun is it when you see the team clicking that much?
Oh, it's so fun. Our bench just goes crazy. Half the time, coaches holding us off the court. It's just, everything's awesome.
All right, congrats. You got a big game. You got some big games coming up over break. Enjoy those and have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
All right. Go through the stats here real quick. We'll start with Altoona. Evan Peterson ends the night with 7 to lead the way for Altoona. Marston Salisbury with 4. He got in foul trouble in the first half, never even came back on the floor in the second. Miles Sinnett and CJ Varsho both with 3. Hunter Hibbard with 2. And then Connor Lewis added 1. Flip the book over. We talked about it. Tanner Harabi putting 22 in tonight. It's Joey Sullivan adding 12. Logan Bumgardner adding 11. Quentin Telesti coming off the bench with 10. Then Charlie Kleiss and Caleb Gooden both adding 7. Zach Rudolph 5. Brigham Kelly 4. Sam Blair 1. 9 different Raiders touch the score sheet tonight. So that'll wrap it up for us here from Medford tonight. We are back here Thursday at 5 o'clock. Burnett County Blizzard versus Medford Raider boys hockey. So that will be our last game before Christmas. So for all you basketball fans, we don't see you on Thursday. Have a Merry Christmas. And for Matt Wenzel, I'm Steve